So yeah, there you go. So look, this is going to be mute. It's going to go, you know, it'll be fine in a couple of weeks. It'll be fixed, but it just shouldn't be released like that. I mean, it's not a me problem, is it? It's not a you problem either. It's a their problem. Really? $70? Come on, lads. But it's all down to this amazingly modeled, study level 3D cockpit that allows you to really fly the 737 in your own home.
Nevertheless, grave danger, I fear, in his training.
board, and I'll have some odd random stream during the week, and I'll see you then, folks.
Yeah, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this, and we'll see you next time.
And we will certainly make see what happens. The sea is climbing all over the place. The water crashing right, those buttons. It's time for us to sign off. I think she wants to treat. Do you want to treat with the buttons? Do you want to treat? Okay, just look at me until I actually get off the stage. Excellent, folks. Pleasure as always. Me too. See you next time.
And just in time, I literally just sat down. Buttons was way impressed there with. I got home. She's been fed, I've been fed, and all sorts of things happened very quickly, but not too quickly for little buttons. But as you know, folks, the first checklist of the day, first item from the checklist of the day is a treat for producer buttons. Gonna get one of these ones here today. There you go, butts. There you go. Now, will you please make sure the sound is okay? Thank you. Yeah. Now, folks. So, so we're in the EasyJet, and we're in Poland. We're in Poland. We're going from, I can't pronounce it and I'm going to butcher it. I don't know if those of you from Poland are going to be very sad. Wroclaw, Echo Papa Whiskey Romeo. And we're going to Lublin. Echo Papa Lima Bravo. Lublin is a new place we haven't been to before. Lublin, not Dublin, but again, it's Dublin with an L. So we got something in common. Now, turn my phone upside down so we don't get distracted. And let's rock and roll, folks, will we? Lublin is actually a very good airport. It's got moving people inside. I like that. You'll see some people walking around, just a few. They kind of disappear as you go closer in. What? Let me zoom out again. There you go. So them just disappear. There we go. What? Oh, it's back. They're back. Now let's have a look. And she's not disappeared, but there's one or two people, and that's just a few, just a bit of that. That's all you need. We're on real world traffic. Obviously, this time of night, there's only one airplane over there. This is real world traffic. Not much happening. No parked aircraft in Lublin for some reason. I don't know if it's a base for Ryanair or whatnot. Probably not. Well, I'm sure they fly in there. There's no doubt about it. But we're doing EasyJet today, folks. In Lublin. Let's hop to the cockpit and see what's going on. Let's go to the checklist. Hey ho, everybody! By the way, all 7,000 of you watching, welcome. Yeah. Buttons, as you can see, is trying to sniff my pocket because she thinks there's something else in there, and she'll give up now in a minute. Battery's on. Well, first of all, okay, do your whole pre-checklist. It's a simulator, right? Wipers are off and all that kind of stuff. Battery's on. There we go. Let's connect the ground power. External power is available. That's very nice. And I see those pumps. Let's put those pumps on. Fuel pumps, we'll need those on. We'll need crew oxygen supply, folks. Let's make sure our lightage is all good. Let's start the APU straight away. Hey, Algron Sour Gravy. Algron Sour Gravy is with us. 3 seconds. There we go. Start. And I'm going to push your name. I'm going to shoot now. Byron Baffle. Byron, nice name. B-R-Y-A-N. Second name B-A-L-F-E. Balfi? Hey ho. Big F4 hub also. I know, there's a whole hubba with the two pilots in the real world, but we're simmers, so you don't have to take it too seriously. But it doesn't seem insanely complicated, but look, that's because I only know the 1%. Auto on the strobe lights, please. Nav and going to put those on as well, please. We want need those lights on, strobe on. Auto beacon, we put that on because we're going to load up very quickly. Let's load our flight plan, and oh yeah, I almost forgot. I'm going to align our IRS, but it does take a while, but we're going to switch them on and off again because that'll be instant then on the Phoenix. Let's get the safety here. Let's do a flow check here. Just for the first bit, and I don't know how to do it, but it's roughly like this. Just checking all the bits and pieces over. Let's get some lightage on here. We need some lightage, folks. Let's light this thing up like a Christmas tree. I hope you're all having a good week. It's the beginning of the week. It's first stream of the week. As you know, I do the Jets Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then Sunday is the big one with Cardinal Clink. That's GA Madness. GA Madness. Nobody really knows what they're doing. They're not there. And you over here. Come on, mice. Come on. And you want over here. Bit of lights going on there. Bit of lightage. I've forgotten a light, but I'll see it as we go. Yeah. Ninja Squirrel's with us on Twitch, and Bug Eater's also with us. Beautiful location. It is. Poland is. I haven't been. Why is it so loud? So loud outside. Poland. I'd love to go to Poland. It's underrated, I think. Do you know? Way underrated. They're quite cool, the Polish. They're quite cool. A lot of people don't know that in the Battle of Britain, a lot of Pole pilots, folks, an awful lot all over the place, because they didn't have their country, were taken away. A lot of Polish there fighting as well. Don't forget about the Poles. And they're quite cool. I like the Polish. They please me. They please all of us, folks. They dress very well. I notice the females do. I'll stop talking right now for getting into trouble. Okay, so I've lost my place. Let's check this. Park and brake, I've lost all Saturday there. Park and brake on. Chocks are, I'm not going to remove those yet. GPU connected yet. Throttle, let's check our physical throttles here. See, I'm looking right and left very quickly because I got throttles all up the wazoo here. Engine masters are off, yes they are. Oh, this is all checked. Batteries are on, done that. Generator switches, they are on, but I want to put my eyes on them because if you lose it. Gen 1, that's the APU. Gen 1 and Gen 2. Okay, that's going to be a fault because you haven't started the engines, so they seem to be on by default. External power is already on. That's the APU generator, not to be confused with the APU bleed, which is down here. Okay, so the APU is on. I'm going to put the APU bleed on now, just in case. External power is on. ADRS is aligning. Panel displays, brightness, I've done that. Nav lights, okay, yeah, they're on with the logo. Panel lights, yeah, I've done that. Landing gear lever is down. Flaps, retracted, yeah, we got all those checks there. Flaps retracting, all that kind of stuff. Fuel quantity check, that's fine. Simbri's going to bring it in. Fast safety belts. Get your belts on there, folks. All this, there we go. Don't listen to Microsoft when that happens to you. Bloody hell. That's on their side more than likely. No smoking signs on. Yeah, de-ice. Don't worry about that now for now. Transponder on standby. Beacon lights. Well, let's not put the beacon lights on yet, because we're not starting the engines just yet. Right? Oh, actually, we might be very imminently. Let's put the beacon light on. Well, hang on there. I'm going to come down. I'm going to hold here. Transponder, beacon. Yeah. FMC. Now let's go to the FMC. Yeah. Don't worry about that. So, do not worry about that. You're not in the 737 gripper sim. Don't do that. There we go. FMC. Yeah. I'm gonna get a little bit haywire for a few seconds. Let's go to performance here. No. Okay. Init for initialization. Why don't they have that button here? There we go. Now I'm going to load up the flight plan from SimBrief, which I've loaded up already. Would you like to have a look at the flight plan? I think I would like to have a look at the flight plan, folks, very quickly. It wouldn't take long. I've done the flight plan. There we go. Let us go to open PDF, and this is kind of realistic-ish, as far as I'm aware. There is our guts of our flight plan there. I'm going to pop that in case you want to follow along during the flight. We're on the North European server, folks, as always. You know where we are. Come and join us. You know, we could do it, some activity. There's the flight plan there, the altitude. Now, I want to write some things down. So we're departing Wroclaw 29. And we are coming into Lublin runway 25. Our SID is standard instrument departure is Mike Alpha Papa India Kilo 1 Kilo. And our star coming into Lublin is Golf Alpha Victor Delta Uniform 1 Golf. Our cruising altitude today, folks, is 27. Oh no, what's this? 35? Why would I go to 35 in such a short journey? I'm going to go 27 to start with and see what happens. Flight level 27. I don't know why we go so high, but transition altitude out of here is 6,500 feet. 6,500 feet. And that's all I need to write down for now, really, pretty much. In all fairness. So anyway, I was saying greetings to Beefeater. And Ninja Squirrel. Evening to you, Ninja Squirrel. Algonquin Gravy's with us. Byron Brief is with us. Baffle. Big F4 hub also. Oh, it is a big F4 hub sub. Okay, cool. That's the flight plan for now. There we go. Now, flight number... Oh, look, there. 01 will do. And Classics will do around R3. Cruising altitude, we're going to use 27,000 feet, flight 7270. Boom. Next page there. Now we got to do mass and balance. Into the old electronic flight plan, folks. I wish they had this in the 737. I don't know why they delay it. I mean, it's pretty complicated what they're doing. Do you know? Look, it is what it is, I suppose. QNH 1024. Let's hit the B button here. 1024. It's actually 1025. We'll use the real one, please. Thank you. 1024 twice. And 1024 thrice. Okay, good stuff. And that's our departure. Great. Okay, weather's lovely. Happy days. Now let's go to mass and balance. We get a little bit of music going on in the background there, very gently, folks. What do you say? What do you say there? I'll go down here and start these ones. If you don't like the music, I would just skip by it. Let me know in the chat there, folks. Do you know? 126 passengers. Did I do that already? Instant. Right, we're instantly loaded. Now we're loaded. 126 passengers. That must have been from the last flight. So, zero fuel weight is 56.1. I always round it up. And then center of gravity is 31.3. So 56.1. 56.1 slash, and we said, just to double check, 56.1, yeah, and 31.3. 31.3. Boom. Not exactly the kind of tune I'm looking for now. I don't remember downloading that one. Let me check the volume here. Okay, that'll do. Fuel is also taken from Zimbabwe, folks. Come on. Takes a second, folks. Come on. There we go. Confirm block 3.1. Happy days. It's going to be a short flight, so I better be on the ball. To be honest. Hadn't I? Yeah. Now we're on our V speeds and whatnot, so we're going to go into performance. And takeoff V speeds are as follows. Alright, we're going to come out of here. We're going to go departure brief. Oh, this, by the way, is done by hand. It was back in the day. I had to do this by hand. I still do it in the little airplanes. Do you know? We're taking off runway 29. Runway surface is dry. Flat config is 1. Toga. Oh no, that's fine. So no force toga. Anti-ice off packs will be on. Link sync you. Calculate the V speeds for you. 130, 135, 135. And 368. No. 130. 135. 135. 130, 130, 135. In and there. 68, flex temp. No, not 60, 68. Thank you. And down 3.3 for the flaps. Flaps 1. Down 0.3. Boom. There we go. Done. That's everything done. Except the rest of the flight plan, our arrivals and departures. So interesting the way it, you know, it must be just runway in Lublin, in Wroclaw there, because how to get my V speeds, you know, without knowing what runway I'm taking. Departure. I'm departing runway 29. Oh, there is one or two sides to the runway, if you know what I mean. Maplick. Oh, here it is. Here, I'm not blind. Mike Alpha Papa India 1 kilo. Well, insert happy days. And our destination arrival, we're coming into runway 25. Use the Z if you get a few of them. 25. And our star is Golf Alpha Victor Delta Uniform 1 Golf. Okay, you left out the uniform there. Fine. Insert. There we go. Let's check that. Make sure we didn't screw it. Oh, that looks nice. Typical departure. I like to see that. It's like a right downwind there. So let's go to plan mode and let's see if we didn't stuff it up any discontinuities or anything like that and go to 40 miles out. And let's step through it. Boom. No, wrong way. No. What have I done? Just go back to flight plan. It's down arrow, isn't it? Is it? Yeah. No! Up arrow. Here we go. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Good. Come on, keep going. It seems to forget that I'm pressing it after a few presses. I don't know why it does that. It's very annoying. That looks okay, maybe. Let's just zoom in a little bit. Okay, that's about a 10-mile final. We'll work with that. Okay, we'll work with that, folks. Going back to arc mode. Go back to 10 miles. And that, I'm happy with that. We'll do that. We'll deal with the rest on the way. Let's get out of here. Do you know? Let's get out of here. Let's get Pushback. Get all the chocks out of here. Get your woman talking. You know.
Good
get her
afternoon,
talking.
ladies and
make sure all the doors are closed. She's very loud, isn't she?
Comfortable and exhausting flight. We will be taking off shortly.
I'm turning the PC down. Sound back a tad.
And stow your loud babies in the overhead soundproof lockers. Those of you with large oversized adult babies can stow them under your feet. We also ask that your seat and table ties are in their upright position for takeoff. Please ensure all personal electronic devices, including laptops, cell phones, and powered sexual implements are powered off. Smoking is prohibited throughout this flight, but we will serve large amount of alcohol to ensure that your intoxicate levels are high. For these of you who are feeling unruly,
to the left. Oh, I want to tell to the right, to the left.
Ensure your
as
personal
I see it.
intoxication and dehydration on arrival. Those of you who are mentally compromised will also be offered alcohol, but smoking e-cigarettes is mostly definitely prohibited. This will make sense to us for some reason. Thank you for choosing Reaper Sim for your flight, and we hope you enjoy this journey with us.
Yes. What did I say? Turn to the left. So that will be this button here. There we go. That's where I wanted to go. So it is a well done airport. Considering it's kind of out there, isn't it? Kind of, you know, in the middle of, you know, big place, and you know, I just wanted to stop turning now. Oops. There we go. Let's see if we can get on the yellow line here. Where's the other line? Oh, there it is. Okay, look, we'll taxi onto it there. Okay, stop. Now let's get engine number 1 started. Engine number 1 is off, yes, but ignition start, and up we go. Parker brake on. And we're getting N2 spinning up there. Happy days. Very nice. No. There we go. Here it is. You can look at the scratches on the delivery. You can see it in the 4K TV. Just the little details there. Now we get rid of the bleh, right? Get rid of the truck. You can go home there. You know? You can go home. Very quiet today, folks. Very quiet. It's quite a lot quicker with this to get it going. Do you know? Let's start engine number 1 now. Sorry, number 2. Spinning up already. Number 1 now is available. Number 2 is kicking off.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the crew, I ask that you please direct your attention to the monitors above as we review the emergency procedures to remind you of possible horrific death during this flight. There are 6 emergency exits on this aircraft. Take a minute to locate the exit closest to you. When you are intoxicated, please refrain from opening emergency exits during your possible drunk episode during this flight. Should the cabin experience sudden pressure loss, stay calm and listen for instructions from the cabin crew. Oxygen mask will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose. Pull the straps to tighten it.
Engines are both on. Happy days.
Good. If you are traveling with the children, make
back to
sure
norm.
that your oven mask
Let
is
us get,
first before helping your irritating loud child.
Taxi
If you are
lights on.
unable due to intoxication, you will pass
Now we
out
turn off
and
lights.
suffocate in an orderly fashion. In the unlikely event of emergency landing
We don't
and
need the APU
evacuation,
anymore.
leave your carry-on items
Or the master.
behind.
I'm just doing this to remember me at the
Light
moment.
round and located below
Then
your
I get to the
seat,
checklist.
and emergency lighting will lead you to your closest exit. Please be aware, if you are intoxicated,
We should be
you will
arriving
be
now in
unable
the
to carry
Golden Hour,
out
by the way.
any of these instructions. This also makes sense to us for some reason. Thank you.
Checklist. Alright, we started up. Fuel flow fine. Hydraulic pump switches were already on. APU off. Foot selector normal, which I've done. Probe window heat. It's all set to auto. Right, I just want to put my eyes on it. Very quiet the chat though. Pine says. Oh yeah, you said that already. Very quiet. I suppose it's Tuesday. You know. It's just us then, folks. Just us few. Heading indicator, altimeters. Okay, so let's get our altitude up to something sensible. We go to. It's going to obey the constraints anyway. So I'm going to go up to 27,000 feet, not 45. Jesus, 27. There we go. Yeah, there we go. 27,000 feet. All on auto. Great. We've got our flight directors on. Happy days. And everything else. We'll put the constraints on here. And that's all good. Is that about power, radios, avionics? That's fine. Autopilot. Yeah. Auto brake. It says here, autopilot don't activate. Yeah, you're damn right. Not on the ground. You know, elevator trim. I knew there was something. That's why I looked at the checklist. It was bugging me. So you go over here to controls because the trim isn't set. Flight controls, and we had trim down too, didn't we? Now to find that out again, if you're not too sure what the trim should be, it was down 0.2 or something. Now see, I'm not 100% sure. It was 0.3. So performance down 3, and you see it here down 3. That's 4 there, and you can do it roughly here. There you go. So that's done. Check all your controls. Happy days. And that's done a specific way. I have no doubt about that. But it's a simulator. It's going to work. There's no doubt about it. Trim is set. And let's taxi. Let's go. Let's rock and roll, folks. Adding a bit of power, park and brake off. There we go. Adding a bit of power, and let's rock and roll, folks. Anyone with us? On the North European server yet? Johnny C's with us. John C. 9393. Just watching on the phone. Maybe in later. Cool. Ninja Squirrel's with us. Back with us as well. Just touched down in Ibiza from Dublin. Oh wow. Nice one. It's a few hours of a flight, but you see, the great thing about simulator is, and I must do this one day. What will I do tonight? I have to time it. You know, fly an 8-hour flight. You don't have to be at your seat all the time. In the cruise, go to sleep, go to bed, have your food, go shopping. You know, I did that once in the stream. I don't know, it was a 4-hour flight or something. I went down, did some grocery shopping, came back in again. I might do that, you know. Electricity is very expensive now as well, folks, which is very disconcerting. So leaving this PC on is going to chew up electricity, but at night time, I think I have my night rates active now. You have to do all that shite now, you know. Oh, you have to be all... Anyway, I won't go into it. But you know what I mean. So, yeah, we're off. So, yeah, I might do... Anyway, what I'm saying is I might, you know, those long streams again. Just me. It's me today. It is Tuesday after all. You know, you're just getting over Monday. You know, you're just kind of... Oh, man. You know, getting over Monday. I would say most people just want to veg now. You know? And then kind of Wednesday comes, you're kind of warming up, you're getting closer to the weekend. You know what I mean. You know the story. You know the riff-raff. Do you know? Yeah, put train on here for this guy. Oh, I want it. There we go. Right, let's just do some checks. Taxi lights on, yeah, park brakes off, taxi to sign, yeah, max speed, 29 knots, okay. Gyro turn coordinator, all that kind of stuff. Checking your compass and the buses on the runway and the taxiway again. Take off config. That's the one. That's the one. What I'm doing here is all to be green. Auto brake arm, spoiler's arm. So it's just a little reminder, you know. Auto brake. Onto max there. On the spoilers. I love that, the config. It's very clever in the Airbus. So everything's done. Look, it's all green here. And predicted wind shear. You know, it's just an amber kind of. It's not too important. We'll put that on. So now, as you can see here, it's all green. We're good to take off. All happy. The Airbus is now happy. And we're good to take off. And note to self, we line up on the runway. You know, lights, transponder, TCAS. Then it's going to be, I don't know, it's 30, 50, 60%. We put on an amount of power. Oh, can we go further? No, that's parking there. We put on an amount, 50% power. 50% power. And then it's going to be 1,500 feet to tent, back to climb. Obviously the gear and the flaps schedule will come up with that as well. And activate the autopilot. That's it. And of course, I will be shot if I don't have the recorder for the landing. We always record the landing, folks. I'm starting up the recorder here. Here's proof. Boom. And we're going. That's all the frames. It's recording the frames. Unfortunately, it doesn't record. It doesn't record. I know, it's silly. I'm just doing it anyway. Ah, what? Oh, yeah, I went out of... Oh, sorry, I've got something in front of the Toby, folks, is what happened there. Oh, no. Eyes, death. Everyone switched off. Oh, man. Let's switch off that Toby just for a second, because it's going to wreck your head there. On. Come on. I just want a pair of hands in here. You know, I really do. On. Transponder. TRA. And transponder, sorry, Tcache TRA and transponder as own. Good. Now we can get on the side of the runway. There we go. We're all ready to go, folks. All ready to go. There we go. Oh, I kind of missed it a bit there. I missed it a little bit. I missed the old... I'm wasting runway now. Come on. Keep it moving. Get on the center line. We could watch this later on, you know. We'll watch this later on. Okay, good. We're on the center line. Now we want 50% on the two engines, just to make sure it's stable. That's good. Up to flex. Excellent. Land flex. SRS. Runway. Auto throttle's blue. Starting the chrono. 100 knots. I should have had forward of the stick there. I was busy pressing buttons at the timer. V1. And rotate. Why didn't it call it out? What's going on? Well, nice and gently. Let's not get a tail strike. Positive rate. What are the sounds? Gear up. The sounds, folks, are just stunning. I'm flying it now for a minute. Let it accelerate. Sounds inside the cockpit are insane. They really are. Flaps to come up. And autopilot on. Let's zoom out a bit. There we go. So autopilot's on. We're climbing up with constraints. Our constraints are 250 knots, 6,000. What 6,000 fly? We're good. We're good to climb. We're all good. Q and transition altitude is 6,500, isn't it? Yes, it is. 6,500 feet. Let's move the lever back to climb there. I went a little bit above that because I hopped outside to have a look. So that's lever lets us climb. We can disarm the spoilers. We can disarm the brakes there as well. We can switch off runway lights and the taxi lights off. Everything else stays as it is. And we're all good to go, folks. So now I can have time to chat. Very nice. What does it look like in the phone, Johnny C? I'm hoping it's great in the phone because We are streaming at the highest quality you can get, which is 1440p. Quite proud of that. 1440p. You need a, you know, it's going well. 1440p, folks. And we can stream in the future at 4K. That'll happen as well. But they won't allow you to stream in 4K. It's just too much for them. You know, it's too much for them. It's too much. See now. These Xbox controllers, any old Xbox controller will do. It's brilliant for looking at the views outside and zooming in, you know, and zooming out and moving the camera. I just think it's the best ever, and you don't have to spend ages configuring it. It's so handy. There's the airport down there. Byron's also watching on the phone, and it's perfect. Oh, great, Byron. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. If you ever see something there, Byron, that you don't like, let me know in the chat. I take no offence to it. Because people say sometimes, they go, oh, I can't hear you. I think I couldn't hear you in that stream. Oh, QNH. Standard. Once, standard. Twice, and I leave the middle one on QNH. See what happens when you go outside there, folks? Note to self, don't leave the cockpit while you're flying. So that's QNH done. Next job is 10,000 feet. Oh, we can release the passengers. I don't know. We don't have any procedures here. So let's release the no, we wait. Let's wait a little bit higher. So where was I? Yes, anytime, Byron. I never take offence. Because what happens is people go, I can't hear, or like if current link's on Sundays. They go, I can't hear you. And they'll type it on right. I can't hear you because the sound's too loud. Great. That means I can fix it. You know? The music's too loud. You know? Yeah. You know? Fix that. It's fine. You're not doing this right in the Airbus. You're supposed to do it that way. Oh, really? Okay, great. You're teaching me something and I'll pass it on. I was very intimidated, I have to say, to start these jets on stream, live, without knowing really anything. I knew a tiny bit. I just barely knew how to work the autopilot without all this FMC stuff at all. I know there's a lot more to it than I've done there. I know there's a lot more. But people on the stream, I'll help you out. And everyone's watching going, how is he gonna learn to fly this? What is essentially text. You know, Robert Times has been helping, and Icebird for all, loads of people that I haven't mentioned there. So it is great. Anyway, what I'm saying is there's no such thing as a stupid question. That's what I'm saying there. Have I tightened up everything here? Let's use the checklist. Let's use my safety net here. After takeoff checklist, I didn't really mention I finished that, but I did. Let's go through it. Program break off, yeah. Flight instruments check, yeah. Engine instruments, yeah. We're doing that. V1, VR. That's before takeoff. We did all that. After takeoff checklist. That's all the obvious things we did. Rotating and everything. Climb out checklist. Thrust levers. Time to take. Yes. Autopilot 1 is engaged. Yep. Taxi lights are off. Yep. Altimeter is set to standard. Yes, it is. Past transition altitude. And above 10,000 feet we will take the landing lights off. 10,000 feet. I was early with those, wasn't I? No, maybe I did 10,000 feet. No, I didn't. Off. See, that's why I have the two people. Passenger safety belt signs off. We'll release the passengers then, so that's what they say. I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may realize your safety belt and scramble around the cabin now. We'll be passing out alcohol shortly. Please order more than just one drink at a time, as is customary. The toilets are also ready for use, while left each two now to defecate is beyond us. Thank you.
Check the flaps are up. So here we go. We're on our way, folks. Ooh, let's get a screenshot in here, folks. Screenshot time. Forgive me from what I'm about to do, for I know not what I do. Snip, is it called? Yes, a new one, please. And no. So, yeah. That will make a nice screenshot, folks. No, I just had to get that in there. Don't worry, buttons. It was just me. Get rid of that now. You've got the eye candy. Sorry, folks. I just have to get that in. Sometimes I see a picture there, and I know I could have a shortcut key for that. I know it, you know it. We all know it. But I haven't set one up. Do you know? Here we go. We're on our way. I get another one with the when we get higher with the contrails. How about that? Now I'd love grouper sim delivery. I have to arrange that. I have to arrange grouper sim delivery. Some people have done really good deliveries. I've got to get in contact with them and fix them up for that. You know. Looks like we're not moving, folks, but actually we are. So move the camera too much, I'll lose the moon. There we go, easy jet to the moon, folks. There we go. Sounds fine too. Thank you, Johnny C. Appreciate it. There we go. Very relaxing. Oh yeah, okay, a bit of that. And a bit of this. Activate the screen. And we're out. Thank you, Cockpit. Yes. The recorder's on, and yeah, Cockpit are, he reminds me, folks. And I knew this, I forgot. And I'll tell you why that was, right? Let us begin. No, sorry about this. I know I took you out. I'm sorry. Windows. We'll see now why I did that in a second, right? So, Cockpit is Correct on YouTube. We'll come Echo Papa Whiskey Romeo. And to Echo Papa Lima Bravo. Echo Papa Lima Bravo. It doesn't have it in the database. Copy D. It's Lublin. We don't have Lublin, copy D for... We don't have Lublin. Echo Papa Lima Bravo. Let me confirm that there. Yeah, Echo Papa Lima Bravo. Doesn't have it in the database. Copy. Got a new airport or something since this Fly Live is created? Copy D. The recorder's going, but it won't give me Lublin. No, don't do it. I won't take the RKO identifier in Fly Live. Copy D. So I think the only thing we're going to get is this without any where to. That's a problem. They won't give us the time to go. Oh, oddly it's giving time to go. How does that work? Those science is leveling off here, I think. There we go, slowing down. So yeah, Clappy D, it won't Echo Papa Lima Bravo. Let me try again. Am I gone daft? It's very unlikely. Try again here. Echo Papa Lima Bravo. Oh, now it'll see it. I don't know what that was about. Let's refresh that. Let's done it automatically. Okay, great. There we go. 27 minutes. Oh, Jesus. We have, folks, 241 miles to go. So, Yeah, so Cloppy's on YouTube there, and what he's saying, folks, is he'll help me, just remind me to... I have no checklist for all the stuff I do when I get in. So I literally got the car, I drove in an hour before 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Stream starts at 7. Got to get in, feed the dog, play with the dog, give, well, buttons. It's not a dog really, it's producer buttons, let's face it. Give producer buttons her pills. Play with producer buttons while the food is cooking, because I put that on as well. Run into my, I'm going to call it a studio because it sounds fancy, okay? Run into the massive studio here. Switch on the lights. Set up the computer. Load of flights in. Lots of other stuff to be done, so load of flights in. Eat my food. Check and produce the buttons that are outside again. Run back into the room. And then I will decide where I'm going, which actually takes most of the time. Decide what route I'm going to take. Kick off the sim, which takes ages. Start up Streamlabs. Get the music ready. Start the music. Navograph charts. Load the flight plan. You know, start the stream. And while the stream is just after that started, get the thumbnail. All that kind of stuff. I must write a list. It's got a lot to it. But now I've gotten very quick at it. But here's the problem. You forget something, don't you? So I forgot. Fly Live Studio, which is brilliant. I spoke to him, I emailed him, the guy who designed Fly Live. Very nice guy. He says, look, I'm in college now, I'm busy. Not very nicely, like. I can't update it. I think I had a question for him. He says here, he helped me out. He got me up and running, which is very good of him. Didn't have to do that at all. And yeah, I'm in college. I'll get to it later, you know. Very good. And it still works. He's gone for a few years now. You know, it's very good. There we go. We got it. We're gonna get. What do you say about something like? I want to make a thumbnail here, folks. What if we do? What if we do that? Okay, stand by. I can't do print screen because do I have a print screen button. Will that work? No, I don't have a print screen button anymore. Yep. No print screen. I got a new keyboard, a smaller one, a SteelSeries keyboard, which gets rid of the numpad. So what I have to do, unfortunately, folks, is hit Windows key. Use the snipping tool here, and I'm sure I just have to set up. Oh, here's Windows logo key, Shift S to start snap. Okay, let's try that. Logo key, Shift S. Logo key, Shift S. Now I don't want to load it up. Okay, so Windows logo, Shift S. Oh no, I hit the caps key. Yeah, okay. Okay, my fault. Yes. There we go. And what you do is it freezes the screen for you. And there we go. That's all. That'll be tomorrow's thumbnail, folks. Hopefully. Oh no, tomorrow I'm flying the 737. Okay, let's get ready for approach. We're burning mileage thick and fast. I think we should go a little bit faster now. I'm going to insist on going faster. We're going to do one-way trip today though, so I want to pull the Mac button here towards me, so I'm in control. We'll go to Mach 8. So we're going to accelerate. That'll shorten the time, but we're going to burn more fuel. Let me get there a little bit quicker. In fact, we're going to go 8 point something. 8.2. That's what we're going to do, folks. Let's get ready for approach, shall we? Okay, let's have a look at the weather though first. Let's read the weather. Please let the weather be bad. Why can't the weather just be bad? My flight. Arrival into Lublin. The weather in Lima Bravo, yeah. Lublin is. That's it. Okay, identifier Echo Papa Lima Bravo. Issued on the 4th of April at 18:30 Zulu. Wind is 340 at 8 knots. 10k or more visibility, so it's clear. Few clouds, 2,800 feet. Broken clouds at 3,800 feet. Temperature 1. Dew point -4. QNH 1022. So we're going to have a nice, clear, visual approach. I want all the clouds and stuff. I want bad weather, but I didn't think of that because I didn't have the time. But I think I want to see some clear days, at least. There will be some clouds. Do you know? Clappy D is saying it is. Limber Rocketeer said there on YouTube. He says Echo Lima Papa Bravo is on Navigaph charts. It is. I just type. I don't know what happened. It just wouldn't accept it, but it's working now. It's all good. Clappy D says I felt a moment in the force. Yeah, it is. You got to be mindful of the force and mindful of what you're doing. Do you know? Let's get ready for approach, so it's not a big panic at the end when we get there. Cruise is all managed. Descent managed. QNH 1027. Boom. Temperature I said was 1. Magnetic wind was. Sorry, QNH is 1022. 1022. Temperature is 1, yeah, and the wind is 340 at 8 knots. 340 at 8, so it's northerly wind coming from the north. Now let's have a look at our minimums, folks. Let's get on the graph here. Graph says I'm going to hop out now and see if there's anyone joining us. Let's do the search for proper. Echo Papa Lima Bravo. Boom. We're coming into runway 25. I want ILS Z. Oh, I've got 2 there. ILS Z, because we're going to be flying manually, that's fine. And our minimums are, for Class C, 844 feet. 884 feet. 884 feet. 884 in the barrel. Done. Let's just have a look at some other things and stuff. In fact, I can do this all while you're. I don't have to switch that window. I keep forgetting to do that. What I love about Navigaph charts, they get it. They know. So I want this open. I want to zoom in a little bit. I want this to be bigger here. Can I move that over? Because you may not be able to see that. Anyway, I'm going to go to the search bar. Echo Papa Lima Bravo. Boom. Approach 25. LS. Now we got all our stuff and things ready. Landing config is full flaps. Excellent. Transition is 6,500 feet or by ATC. Missed approach. Oh yeah, we're just going to find an approach course. Let's get the rad nav. Let's go do this. We go localizer and find an approach course. Rad nav. LS frequency is 111.905. 111.905 is in there. Find an approach course. Here is 251 and it is 250 here. Don't know why that's 250. It's always 1 degree out. We're going to come down to 2,000 feet for the ILS. We're at our cruise, so now we can put that down to 2,000 feet. That's our altitude. Don't push it in or push it out. 2 there. So when the time comes to descend, I push that button in. 2,000 feet. Confirmed. Happy days. And just one more time. Class C, 884 feet. 884 in the minimums. Oh, next phase. 884. Good. Plus C and all good. .3 miles intercept. Right, there you go. That's all. And that's pretty much everything. We have 162 miles to go. 162 miles, folks. La 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 la. I don't remember what that means. This is actually... Is that my music? It is songs I haven't played to the stream yet. This is a nice track. 27,000 feet, eh? 27 multiplied by 3 is 81. So about 80 nautical miles we need to descend. And what I'm looking for now, that's a rough guess. So I've taken 27 multiplied by 3 and that gives me the distance out I need to start descending. It's 81 nautical miles out. Let's have a look, 80 miles here. So you can see here, when we get to this here, which is actually 80 miles, just above 80 miles, 81 miles, nearly. So I want to descend to that white arrow. That's when I want to descend. Let's see if we can get a little bit more speed out of this. 0.3. Let's see if we get any alarms. They're moving. Let's have a look outside. There we go. Very nice. All as well. Look at those fields. All these long rectangular shapes. Bizarre. Why isn't Poland the food basket of Europe? I don't know. Is that bizarre? Now, let's do a checklist then. Flick over the page. It's actually a longer flight than I thought. I thought it'd be a little bit shorter. Cruise checklist, engine instruments monitor, yeah. Fuel quantity check, that's fine. Radios tuned, I have done that. Autopilot is fine. Lights are required. Aegis information, we've done that. Altimeter checked, I've done that. Radios, I've done that. De-ice, don't need it. Top of descent, set TCAS to below. This is when it comes to descent speed. So next job, effectively, is to descend. Next job is to descend and you know, and then 10,000 feet. So that's all fine for the cruise. So I'm thinking 10,000 feet I'm going to activate approach mode and flick on the lights and secure the passengers. Put on that passenger light. It's the same, I know.
I just want to tell you about good luck. We're all counting on it.
I heard the music way too loud there. Nobody told me. There we go. We're coming in. Now we're making some headway. In a big way. Let's see who is on here else. It's very quiet today. Let's have a look at Twitch. Sometimes some big boys are on Twitch now, folks. Everyone else is watching them. Oh, that's Twitch there. Kenko. Oh, where do I get the flights and stuff? I'm talking to myself out loud, folks. It's the only way of intelligent. Look, when you talk to yourself, it's the only way to be sure you're going to get intelligent conversation. You know the way you mumble to yourself and someone goes, "Oh, you talking to yourself?" I said, it's the only way of intelligent conversation. As long as you don't answer yourself back, you're for good. So There's a lot of people on Twitch there that they've been doing it probably for longer than I have. So interesting. I must watch other people do it, folks. What should I do differently? Give me ideas. You know, give me a few ideas of what you do. Do you know? What can you do? Very boring. No TV screen there, folks. No TV screen. I think I'll switch off the cameras for a moment. I'm just going to have some of my beverage there, folks. And we are going to just take off the yoke camera there and my face. Turn up the music a little bit. Just a little bit. Remind me to turn it down. So we have about, it's 10 minutes. It's telling us up above there. We've got 10 minutes to go. Right? Up here. 10 minutes to go. Really? Let's get the cockpit here and see. Yep. That'll be about right, I think. Let's say we've got about 10 minutes to go. We have... In the next 30 miles, we've got it descending. That will happen shit quick. Here's the waypoint, Lublin. We're going to have the ATR coming up soon, folks. We'll all be doing ATR stuff. Clappy D says, send Olga out for more alcohol. Yeah, I'll have to do more of those. I'll have to do more of those, to be honest with you, for the shits and giggles. I think I will. I need the damn time, though. I need the time. It's driving me mad. I'll have to make a video. Here's one here, right? That's right. Nods and Aussies. What I could do in the cruise, it gets a little bit quiet, right? You know, some of them have a screen here. I could have a screen with a chair and a little TV and something funny for pre-flight entertainment, do you know? For shits and giggles. So more of that has to happen. That's an idea. That could be, let's reset the cam here. That could be an idea. Ooh, we get another weird shot. We get another crazy shot, folks, will we? Let's see if we get another crazy shot here, right? I've done enough of those. Yeah, we've done enough, but that's nice. I was actually looking up headphones. I just get cheap earpieces. You know, if you're going for a walk or something, you like to listen to music. Anyone any ideas? I just get the cheap ones. 5, 10, 15 quid, something, 9.99. Am I foolish? Do you know? So I was looking them up on YouTube, and they're going on about noise cancelling, which is absolutely stunning. I have a pair for the aircraft only, for the light aircraft. You know, light twins and prop single engines and stuff like that for when I'm instructing. And the noise cancelling in the headset, I have a Bose headset for flying airplanes. And I can't believe I didn't do it years before. I just didn't know about them. And it's incredibly loud in the aircraft with a pair of Davy Clarks. Okay, Davy Clarks aren't so good. You'll see them in the movies. They're kind of a greeny kind of colour. They've just got the name. But Davy Clarks are no great shakes. But Bose, right? That these, you know, from Listen to Music, Bose use them for pilots, okay? Bose headsets, and I use them, and it just gets rid of all the sound out because the engine's running, there's noise, there's wind in the cockpit, and it's very loud atmosphere actually on the light twins. But when you put a Bose headset on, it's like you're in a room. And also people call me sometimes when I'm flying, and if I'm in the cruise and if I'm, you know, going from A to B or whatever, people will ring me from time to time, and I will answer if I'm not instructing, and they think I'm at home. That's how good it is. Because it cancels out, not only from your ears, but from your mouth to the mic when you get a phone call. You could be at home, you know. So I was looking at Bose do the noise cancelling headset, so I'm thinking of getting one of those possibly in the future. But unfortunately, they're quite expensive. You know? But it's well worth it. So anyway, on YouTube, they were talking about having these in an aircraft as a passenger. And they're saying everyone's wearing them and it's fantastic. You know, you go to sleep, you don't hear the noise, and you're shut off from the world. So, you know. Let's get in and see what's happening. Oh Jesus, I've missed have I missed it? I've missed it, folks. You see? Descending. Shit. Going too fast, I can't descend. Scaring the passenger with some speed brakes. It's all kicking off now. That's going to scare front now. We are too high by. See, it says more track there. Here. We are too high by. Where is it now? I'm thinking of 77. Prague, no? 3,000 feet too high. Because I was talking about headsets. Now, can you imagine two blokes in the cockpit in the real world chatting away about headsets and noise cancelling? That's exactly what happens. It could happen. That's what they mean by sterile cockpit, and that's another note to self. Fascinating. Now I've seen it there, you know. Now sure, while you're on your own and you're not streaming and keeping the chat going, you know, it's fine because you're just sitting there watching it. But when you start chatting and looking out the window like this, you know, you're gonna forget stuff. Some random Phillips with us. For a screenshot, make your time for a little later. Clappy D says yes. You're right, because you need always that golden air. I could have done that. I'm just having my tasty beverage. All got hand to the mouth there. Stuck into the cockpit. Okay, so the camera's going to come on. We are recording. Everything's fine. Oh, we've been back on track in plenty of time. We're going to take the speed brakes. Up they go. Up they go down smoothly as well. Okay, so they go down quite softly when I lift up the lever there. See that? So they don't scare the passengers, I'm guessing. Soundtrack sounds suspiciously very familiar to me, folks. Doesn't it? Will I get a copyright for that, do you think? Probably. And they can stuff it. It's YouTube music, folks. Free, copyright free. Some of them ain't bad. I know it's a bit boring. It's not exactly, you know. I'll turn down the music there because I almost forgot. That's volume 10. We're coming in. I've got 9,000 feet to go till something has to be done. Now, I'm going to try something. Oh, camera's on. Camera's on, folks. That is an effect, right? See that? Let's go closer. I like that effect. That does please me. The opposite then. Whoops. No, it doesn't work the opposite way. I can't remember the name of that effect, but it's very interesting. especially when you're zooming up in someone's face. Anyway, I'm babbling now because, quite frankly, I don't know what to say. I've run out of things to say and to moan about at the moment. So it's been very hectic until I got here into the seat. As you know, flight sim's quite relaxing. Very relaxing doing this. So let's check our descent checklist, folks. Cruise, approach. No, it's not really a descent checklist, it's more about cruise to approach. So 10,000 feet. I'm going to activate approach mode, which is in performance. And landing lights come on, and passengers lights and all that kind of stuff, folks. So Miranda Phillips says, nice old EasyJet livery. It is. How's your day going? So Miranda Phillips says, it's not bad. Not a bad day. I drove from the capital city down, which is about it was about 2 hours and 40 minutes now this time. So I had to get back here, right? I had to get back here for 7 o'clock, which is the start of the stream. So I got back a half an hour before. Another time, you know, lots of things had to happen. I just barely got started in time. So no flip-flopping around, do you know? But good. I can't complain. It could be a lot worse, as you well know. Do you know? It can always be a lot worse. 14,000 feet now. Where are we going to get back on track, though? Well, not for a while. Okay, so let's hurry up this up. We're a little bit too high, folks. I'm going to put some breakage on. And we're going to get that down full. So, what's going to have to happen? Oh. There we go. Let's zoom in a little bit. 13,000 feet now, we're getting close, so it's going to happen very quickly, folks. It's going to be a manual landing. It's going to be a manual landing, folks. Oh, it's going up to that time, folks. It's coming up to 8 o'clock, and that means treat for buttons. Buttons. It's 8 o'clock. 8 minutes past 8. Producer Buttons, you're kind of moving around there, and now I realise it's 8 o'clock, and you're looking for your 8 o'clock treat. I don't have it on me, though. Little back of the tail there. I'm trying to get it to park, but let's just torch the poor dog. Okay, I'm going to be quick. I'm going to get Producer Buttons a treat, folks, because otherwise, on final, you know what's going to happen. She's going to wreck the place, and I'm going to get Producer Buttons a treat. So I'll be back in 18 seconds. It only takes 18 seconds for me to do this job, folks, and I'll have to get up my seat. Yes, I know I'm wearing pajamas. Back in. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay. Oh. Right. Now, Producer Buttons. So she wants to say hello to you all as well. Oh, she's gonna jump there. There you go, Producer Buttons. I want to toy with you. Good talk. Oh God, Buttons. We get 10,000 feet. We've things to do. Come on. Let me get. Come on. All right, folks. Don't panic, Mr. Mannering. Landing lights. Come on. Jesus. Oh, there we go. No. I'm going to set now, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be making
stations.
our approach shortly. We ask that you take your drinks to your
Moments.
seat and fasten your
Oh, it's done it
safety
automatically.
belts. They'll be offering more drinks shortly.
Activating approach
Also, we would like to
on the
take
autopilot.
this time to thank you all of our subscribers and
Speed's looking good.
members for
Let's zoom in
supporting
and catch
our
up.
endeavors. If you are not a subscriber on the Twitter or member on YouTube, please consider
too high.
joining in
Let's get the
order
LS on.
to secure our adventures.
We're at
fare
7.8
into
miles
the
out. It's going to be a short one. It's going to be an early turn, folks. And also because I was out, we didn't switch to standard there. Or to QNH. QNH is 1022. Yeah. 1022. Jesus. No, I can't see it there. 1022. Once. No. Up. It's given out to me because can't make the turn either. That's set. Yeah, fine. It's too high. Flaps. Let's get this under control now. Easy now. Flaps coming down. Position 2, speed checks. We'll activate the autopilot again. What autopilot? You can do it. Autopilot's back on. It's a little bit too high, folks. How high are we? .800 feet, that's no problem. Let's get some drag. Drag's still on. Just didn't like that turn. There's airfield there. I'm going to go manual now. How about that? Autopilot off there. We'll leave the autopilot on. Let's get some gear down. Gear down. Next flaps. Setting. You get down, don't you worry. That's normal. Now, I shouldn't have gone below the horizon like that. 'Cause you can't feel anything. I don't have to trim, it's not a 737. We'll get down, don't you worry. We'll get down. I want to get underneath the glide slope there. There's the runway. Very high. We may have to go around. Do you know? 177 knots for flaps full. Which I'm holding back for that. We've got the brakes on. I'm going to keep my my hand on the brakes here. You can't see it. We're coming down. Now, would this be... no, we're good. We're manual. We're good. It's given out because we've gone over the red line. Step out for 5 minutes, folks. All hell will break loose. We're on it now. Full flaps. Speed checks, full flaps. Arm speed brakes. We can't arm the speed brakes. We can arm the auto brake. I'm going to put that on to low. I'm going to get right on it now. I know we're approaching from the side. It's very bad. Feet on pedals. I'm going to get onto it now. The wind is coming from the right anyway, which is making it more difficult to get on. Don't go half scale though. There we go. Don't go half scale. Brakes off. Speed brakes off. We're good. We have it. 2.7 miles to go. That would have been a go around in the real world, but we're not in the real world, folks. So it's all looking good. Core display. Gears down, 3 greens. Flaps are set to full. I'm going to make this a smooth one. Don't worry, we will go to daylight for the replay. Okay? There we're on it. So you see how quick it all happens at the end. I'm sitting there during the cruise. La 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 la. I don't know what to talk about. And then all shit hits the fan. It's fascinating. That's why it's a very crucial phase of flight.
500.
You know? 500 feet to go. What's that about? Spoiler not armed. Thank you.
100 above.
Yep, 100 above minimums. I'm coming down lower on the ILS on purpose because it always takes you in too high. It's not the Phoenix, I think it's the simulator. Continue landing. But I'm going to take it down below the glide slope here now. Oh, nice crosswind, 10 knots. Let's see if this works now. I'm crabbing it now as we talk, alright? I'm crabbing it in.
50, 40, 30, 20.
Crabbing it, crabbing it. Rudder. Oh, too late. Rudder. wasn't so bad. Reverse, don't let them those wheels slam down as it likes to. Reverse is coming on, bit of braking. Kind of make the first exit there. Brakes off. Oh, we got a stutter there, folks. A little bit late. There we go. So, what happened there, right? I left my seat. That's what happened. Flops up. I left my seat, for folks. Do you know? And as a result, I got behind. Do you know? Oh, we kind of... It would have been a go-round. But... it's a simulator. Let's hold here. Park brake on. Let's clean up. Disarm the spoilers. Let's get the lights on. Let's not blind anybody. Or off, should I say. Retract it. Try and turn on. Let me put those off now. Let's not blind anyone there. That's all fine. Strobe. Put that off. Nav lights. We'll leave that on for the moment. And there we go. Welcome to Lublin. Lublin. Is it Lublin or Lublin? TCAS transponder. TCAS standby. Transponder standby. Let's take the brakes off and go and taxi at the gate over here, shall we? Oh, there's no. It's only one. Oh, there's no gates. Lublin's actually a very small airfield. It's very small in the middle of Poland, as you can see here. Look at the tiny little terminals. 1, 2. It's kind of like smaller than. It's like Waterford. So you know, it's very small. It really is. Some Brandon Phillips saying it's very good. 236 feet was your landing. That's okay. I think that's okay. Slam it down. Alright, I have to hop out for dinner. Be back later if you do a return. I won't be doing a return today though, unfortunately. Oh, come on. Come on. See what I did there? So I stopped. That's trainee stuff. The nose wheel was turned too much, I would say. Just have to stop. You gotta keep those wheels moving, folks. Oh, we got a marshaller. Well done. Who did this for Lublin? It's actually quite good for a small airport, right? We'll have a look around now in a second. There's no moving people, but look. See your man there? Give him directions there. There we go. Now we got it. Now, of course, as always, he's going to tell us to turn left or right after we stopped taxiing forward. Look, what do you say now? And stop. Oh no, he didn't. Sometimes he does, folks. Park back on. Very good. Lublin, folks. Let's have a quick look around. We're going to switch to daylight as well. We'll have a look at what it looks like now. And welcome to Lublin. Lublin in Poland, folks. This is the EPWR for Lublin. It looks pretty good. I like it. I'm not complaining. Lighting is very good. Let's just reset the cam to the normal view here. There we go. You know, they get it. You want to look in. I would have liked a bit of movement. It's a nice bus. It's stationary though. But, you know, look how small it is. It's quite small. Little kind of regional airport. That's obviously behind here. Obviously, oh, look. Right. Okay. Wow. They really spent a lot of time in the inside, didn't they, folks? Some sweet shops and stuff. Then you go to here. That's the departures here. So you go to one of these doors here. And to check that you're not bringing it naughty. Oh, this is where you arrive. Okay, of course, it's arrives. So they're getting all the bags. And you can see it from the, you know. That's very good. Nice one. That's a Wizz Air there. And they've got the people boarding there. Very nice. I'd like to see some movement though. That will happen. Will you see? I mean, Flight Simulator has been huge leap ahead. And in the next, I don't know how many years, you'll see all this people getting in and getting out, you know, a lot more of that going on. We always want more, you know, but I'm very impressed. So Lublin, folks, let's go to a little bit more daylight there. So it's not a big airport, that's what I'm saying. It's got all the stuff. It's got a runway. Very nice. Another small one for GA. Let's brighten up the place a little bit, then we're going to do the replay, folks. Let's brighten her up. There you go. So, yeah, if you're from Poland, you know, there's Lublin, folks. Looks like they have a little bit of actual scenery going on over here. That's in Lublin only. Some stuff going on here. That's obviously for a little tower for the light aircraft, I presume. Oh, it's a grass runway, folks, up here. That's grass. But it wouldn't be lights than that in the real world. They obviously have the grass runway. Interesting. Okay, let's do the replace. Let's do the replace, folks. Let's reset the cam there. Let's get the replay set up. Stop recording. Replay. We'll do the takeoff. We'll do takeoff. Why not? We're recording first from Wroclaw. Still loading the scenery a bit. Okay, let's resume replay. Let's just move forward to the actual bit we're rolling. We kind of did a rolling start. Actually, let's not spoil that. Bear with me. Bear with me. Oh, right, that's... no, that's not good. That's not good, the way the nose here was pointed there. That's why it stops. I wonder if you could actually do that in the real Airbus. That would just destroy the tyres. Just come off. You could do that, you know? Isn't that? Remove it. Doesn't really record the sound very well. You know? Not particularly well. And it was a long takeoff because it was flexing time. Here we go. Here we go. Doesn't record the gear, unfortunately. And that was it. Microsoft. Swear to God. Those jutters with a 4090. There we go. That was our departure, folks. Very nice. Probably seems very flat landed in this part of the world. Let us reset the camera there. Let's go forward to our landing, shall we? Pause the replay. Obviously the gear was knocked down the whole way, it doesn't record the gear. I might have to look into getting a new flight recorder copy here, because I do not approve of it not recording everything. We'll do the usual view from here so you can see all the wheels. Resume replay. There we go. Let's have a look at the comments while that's happening. Revenge. Is it Revenge? R-E-V-E-N-G. Very clever. Revenge. Revenge says, attention passengers, it's a Lotta airline. The flight number 6969 will be ready for boarding in 5 minutes. Welcome, Revenge, by the way. Welcome. Revenge says, am I Russian? That's the first. Usually it's am I Scottish? Or what part of England are you from? Or are you from Canada? It's another one. Swedish is another one. That's a popular one. I get that. Revenge. Have another guess for the shits and giggles. For shits and giggles, though. You know. He says, don't try to do a 9/11 incident. It's scary. It is. No, I wouldn't do that. Have a guess, though, Revenge, because you're not the only one. Have another guess where I might be from, because it's just a game. Oos. 218 feet a minute. So it was a nice one. This wheel goes down, and that's the first view of the landing. It's okay. I think I got the centre line there nicely. But anyway, Revenge, welcome. This is the most important thing. I welcome you. Are you a simmer as well, Revenge? Because I haven't mentioned. You can follow along here, right? On the North European server, or always on the North European server. Let's do the next replay from another angle here. Angle. We'll do one here, and then we'll do one straight on the nose. How about that? Right up there at the gear, right? Right there, right? Resume replay. So anyway, Revenge, so I'm saying is if you're a simmer, let us know. Join us, you know. While I'm doing this, if someone that doesn't know how to fly this, I'm more than happy to help them up the street, to tell them what I know. And at least you can get from A to B and have a little adventure in the sim. You know, once you know it, it's not hard. It's great fun. And we also have a Discord. Look up Clipper Sim in Discord. I didn't quite get the centre line initially, but I got it close after. There we go. Peace. So do join us. We're on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays at 2100 hours. Sorry, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursday, Friday at 7 o'clock Irish UK time. And on Sundays, the big one, Sundays at 2100 hours, which is 9 o'clock Irish UK time. Now we're going to do a side view. I forgot about the side view, my apologies. There we go. Anyway, Revenge, I won't keep you waiting. Irish. I'm from Wexford in Ireland. I'm from the south of Ireland, down deep south, you know, down in Ireland, yeah. Irish. We've got terrible leprechaun problems here at the moment if you're coming here on holidays from America. They're out in abundance here, the leprechauns. But you thought that was just a thing, did you? No, they're real. They're actually quite real. Thank you, Clappy D. It's a very short landing. Really? Hang on. That was really short. That was like Cessna, right? So let's just do this thing, right? Let's just go to... I'm going to do the replay until it touches down, right? I'm going to put myself here. I'm going to put myself here so if I'm watching. Right? What I'm going to do is I am going to detach the camera in follow me mode. I'm going to hit lock on. Alright. I'm going to have a look at that from the ground. I don't think you can stop that short. I really don't think you can stop that short, folks. Now what I can do here is cleverly, now that I've learned to zoom in, I can zoom out. This is really cool. I love this. So here we come, right? It's very short. So I'm standing here. Here he comes. Here I come. Actually, this is much better for replay, folks. I must do this on purpose, no? I must do this in future. My wheels are down. It stopped very quickly. It's too quick. Now the 737, you can feel the momentum. I don't know if an Airbus can stop that soon. It must have awesome brakes, you know? It must have absolutely awesome brakes. Let's have a look at the passenger view. Reset the cam. Let's have a look at the passenger view. That was a very quick landing. Thank you, Clappy D, for putting that down. Appreciate it. He must have gone off there, Revenge. Am I Russian? I'm Russian. Do I sound Russian? No. I can't even... I've been to Russia in 1986, I think it was. Just before Chernobyl. Moscow. This is during the Cold War. You know, I can't tell you what I was doing there though. But I was there before the Cold War. And I can't tell you, of course. It's going to keep you thinking. I was kind of shocked, you know, at how people accepted their living conditions, and it was a lesson to understand that when you don't stand up for your democracy, you're going to lose it. You're going to lose it, folks, if you don't stand up for your democracy. The price of democracy is internal vigilance, folks, and we're losing our vigilance, I can tell you that much. Anyway, I'll stop talking about politics now, Matt, forgive me. There we go, folks, Lublin. Lublin. Lublin, folks. Not bad, actually. I showed it around there, didn't I? We had a quick look around. There's Lublin. Very nice little airfield there. A great one for bats in, because there's not a lot of taxiways in it. It's nice and straightforward. That was relaxing. I hope you all enjoyed that now. Please do join us again during the week. for sure. And Flappy B, thank you very much. A round of applause, folks. In all fairness, buttons would you start? Yes. Round of applause there for Flappy B for helping out there. Revenge, welcome by the way. Some random Philip, thanks for coming along. Brian Balf as well. Limb Rocketeer, I just mentioned you all in the comments there. Arrogant Star Gravy. Brian, Topic D. Have I mentioned everyone? I probably left someone out there. And of course on Twitch. My God, Johnny C, I almost forgot about you. Please don't be sad. Ninja Squirrel, greetings to you as well today. And Bug Eater. We'll see you all very, very soon. It'll be on tomorrow night on 737. You know, good God. Does that go well? We'll see. Of course it will. Everything will be fine. Nothing bad's going to happen. And I'll see you tomorrow, folks. Ciao, ciao.